Good morning, everyone. I'm out on a solo adventure this morning. Came out to visit an old cottage in Mile Up, but unfortunately it's very hard to see from the road, so I'll have to add some photos later. Just crazy car. Yeah, I'll have to show you guys some photos from the website later. Just of this 1848 cottage that was owned by a man called Mr. P. Now I realise I've been very remiss in not recording any introductory videos, so to start off, my name's Brendan. I have autism, ADHD and a few other things. I was diagnosed with autism a couple of years ago and recently had my ADHD diagnosis from when I was a kid, had that reconfirmed, so plodding along with all that, and I'll pause the video for now and talk to you some more later. So you guys are with me on a drive out to Harvey today. I've just pulled over. I'm in a little bit of a pine plantation. This is Forestry Road. I've got a bit of history in Harvey. I went to the ag school there. I quite like getting back there even after 27 years now. I've got a few physical health issues, and part of that is that I'm going to change my diet a fair bit. I don't think I'm going to go full vegetarian, but yeah, I think adding a bit more plant protein in is going to help a lot. And by luck, I noticed a workshop advertised on Facebook for a bit of vegetarian cooking, and I'm looking forward to seeing and learning some other meals that I can cook. I've just come across an emu as I keep driving east towards Harvey. Quite an interesting bird. Here I am back in Harvey, or as it's traditionally known, Creature Cup. Just down by the Harvey River. Got a little bit of time before my workshop. We actually used to sneak down here for a quick durry or cigarette after school on our way into town. Now the reason I started the channel is I love travel. My parents gave me the bug when I was a young age and my feet are just constantly itchy. Unfortunately just don't get out from home much these days. It's getting quite expensive. So as you've seen from the previous videos, I'm hoping to bring you along on the travels I make with my partner Kylie and daughter Aurora. As the three of us are neurodivergent, so I'm hoping to share some education about what it's like to be living with autism and other things, providing a bit of advocacy and hopefully some hope for younger people, so they don't have to go through a lot of the depression I went through at a younger age. Unfortunately, we're still losing young kids to depression and other things who just find it very hard to continue, and I've lost a good mate as well. My mate Joel from my first high school. Unfortunately, he was having some struggles and couldn't reach out, and we lost him several years ago. Beautiful spot down here, listening to all these bird calls. Now I'm just down here at the entrance to the old Harvey Ag School campus. It's actually built at the site of an old prisoner of war camp from World War II, and a lot of Italian and some German prisoners were kept in the camp. Just over now to the right is the, I believe it was a bit of a nursing post, and it's been a long time since I've looked at a booklet I've got, but this all forms part of the prisoner of war camp, with even a bit of a detention centre over there leading into the entrance to where I spent a year and a half of my life. It's sad to see things very empty in there these days. I'm not sure what future uses are proposed for in there. It was being used for a wellness centre, men's shed and other things at various stages, but as far as I know it's empty at this stage. Being an agricultural college, I was learning some farming skills, so just driven over to the other side of the property. We had chickens and learned about milking cows, had beef cattle, a few citrus orchards, and yeah, as I said, this was a year and a half of my life. People have often told me I'm resilient, and it's hard for me to understand how to explain that to people. I've been through pretty hard times in my life and a lot of bullying throughout school. I'm not putting blame on anyone these days, but I think that's been part of the resilience I've picked up along the way. It's pretty tough. I had a lot of depression back then. Very misunderstood kid with diagnoses that weren't, well, I didn't even have the diagnoses, but conditions that weren't fully understood back in the 80s and 90s. Glad to be finally learning and understanding about myself a lot better now. I think there may be some writing for the disabled happening here, but after the Water Corporation resumed some of the land, the school started moving out to a research farm just down the road in Wokelup. A lot of the back part of the farm where the sheep were kept, that's now part of the new Harvey Dam, which I even ended up doing a bit of work for, so a bit of tree planting a bit further to the east. The dam project actually endangered some possums, and I got a job with a environmental company that planting a new patch of bush for the possums to live in on what was formerly a farmer's property. I do still have a bit of time up my sleeve, so as a bonus I've brought you guys out to this new Harvey Dam, and somewhere down below is the old Harvey Dam that was sunk to complete the new dam with much more water capacity. And just looking out past the building there, you can see basically what was the top of the Egg Schools farm. Right, I'm going to wrap it up now, guys. Better move the hand away from the camera lens. Hope you've enjoyed this little trip out to Harvey with me, and a bit more of an introduction as to why I've started this channel. Bye everyone. I guess it's getting close to the time where I need to head off to my workshop. Haven't got the time at the moment, but yeah, a couple of hours at the community resource centre. Hopefully learn some good skills and cook some tasty food. Anyway guys, let's see where this channel takes us. We've got a trip coming up in a few months out to Wave Rock. You'll actually have to excuse me today, I woke up in the last one and I've been a bit obsessive over the family history research lately. Spent a lot of the night looking around on Google Maps and Google Earth trying to find the location of my great-grandfather's homestead, but we're hoping to visit through there just south of Wave Rock, where we're heading to for Aurora's birthday, which is coming up pretty quickly. See you guys.